Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh and in today's video we will be discussing about the Prime Minister Narendra Modi led yoga session on International Day of Yoga 2023 makes history or has created a Guinness Book of World Record. And the International Day of Yoga, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was at the United Nations headquarters in the United States and they have created a Guinness Book of World Record. So let us first look at the timeline. So first we will be looking at the news, then about the Guinness World Record criteria. What is the criteria that one needs to fulfill if a record gets mentioned in the Guinness Book of World Records? Then about the International Day of Yoga, yoga and its significance and its related aspect. In the end, a prelims question. This topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 1, especially from culture aspect. And this can be important from prelims perspective. You should be able to know when is the International Day of Yoga celebrated, the exact date, because many a times this has been asked in the PCS examination, and then about the theme of the yoga, where it has been celebrated and why the Guinness Book of World Record created. So let's get to the news, and the news has been taken from the Indian Express, and the news says Prime Minister Modi led yoga session makes history. What is a Guinness World Record? So Prime Minister Modi, who was at the United Nations headquarters in the United States of America, as he is on his trip to the United Nations, has led a yoga session which has created a Guinness Book of World Record. So let's see what has happened is Prime Minister Narendra Modi led yoga session at United Nations headquarters, and this was on the occasion of the 9th edition of the International Day of Yoga, and the International Day of Yoga is celebrated on 21st of June, and 21st of June 2023 was which edition? It was the 9th edition, and this has created a Guinness World Record for participation of people of most nationalities in a yoga event. So you should be able to know that what was the reason why the Guinness Book of World Record was created, and the reason is the most number of nationalities took part in a yoga event. Most number of nationality means that the people belonging to different countries were taking part in a single event. So this was the most number of nationalities that has taken part in a yoga event, and this was the reason why the Guinness Book of World Record was created. And the 9th International Day of Yoga was celebrated on June 21st, 2023. And the theme for this year, IDY, that is the International Day of Yoga, was Yoga for Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. As Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is also the theme or the mantra for the G20 summit, and this has been in news a lot. So your focus should be on this word Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and very important from both prelims and mains perspective, and also from essay. Now let's see that what is Guinness World Record. So first of all, the Guinness World Record was started in the year 1955, and till now it has sold over 150 million books globally in 40 languages. So basically what happens in the Guinness Book of World Record, that it is a book in which the world records get mentioned, and it is internationally and globally acclaimed, and it is originally known as the Guinness Book of Record, and now it is known as Guinness World Records, and it documents the record breaking achievements of all kinds. So whenever a achievement gets mentioned in the Guinness Book of World Record, it means that this record is now acclaimed all over the world and globally, and till now no one is able to beat this record. In future people could beat it, but till now this is the highest level of achievement in this section or criteria or kind. Then today it contains around 62,252 active records. So this was about the Guinness World Record, and this is the logo of the Guinness World Record. It has a star in between. Now let's move with Guinness World Record criteria. So what is the criteria that one needs to fulfill to get its name mentioned or get its record mentioned in the Guinness Book of World Record? First and foremost, it should be objectively measurable. one should be able to measure it, because a record can only be created or a record can only be mentioned in the Guinness Book of World Record if it is measurable and someone else is able to defeat it or beat it, and it should be breakable. No such kind of records should be mentioned in it which cannot be breakable or which can only be put up only once. Then it should also be standardizable, as one needs to measure it. It should be measurable enough. Then it should be verifiable, because all over the world, when different kind of people and different types of people would attempt it, then they should be able to verify it. Then it should be based on only one variable. It is not that in a one single event many different kind of variables would be used. Then it should be the best in the world. So because at that point of time, if it would be the best in the world, then only someone would attempt to beat it, and someone is able to beat it, then that becomes the new record in the Guinness Book of World Records, and that gets its mention in the Guinness Book of World Record. So now let's come to the theme of the day, or the theme which is going on at present in the news, and that is the International Day of Yoga. So International Day of Yoga gets celebrated on 21st of June, and the International Day of Yoga was proposed by India during the opening of the 69th session of the United Nations General Assembly in the year 2014. So the idea of celebration of the International Day of Yoga was proposed by which country? So it is India. And the United Nations proclaimed 21st June as International Day of Yoga by passing a resolution in the year 2014. And the first Yoga Day celebrations in 2015 at Rajpath in New Delhi created 2 Guinness World Records. So when for the very first time the International Day of Yoga was celebrated in the year 2015, so then and there also the 2 new Guinness World Records was created. And now when the 9th International Yoga Day was celebrated, 1 more new Guinness World Record was created. So in the year 2015, the 2 records which was created was that it was the world's largest yoga session with more than 35,000 people, and 84 nationalities participated in it. And in the year 2023, the 9th International Day of Yoga has also created a Guinness Book of World Record for most number of nationalities taking part in it. So that is surely surpassing 84 nationalities. Now moving forward, let's talk about yoga and its significance. So in the last slide, we studied that the International Day of Yoga resolution was passed by India, proposed by India, and passed by United Nations General Assembly. And it was for the very first time it was celebrated in which year? In the year 2015. And in 2023, which edition is it? It was the 9th edition. And what is the theme? It is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Now yoga and its significance. So what is yoga? Yoga has different postures, different asanas, different pranayams. But apart from is, what is the basic mantra of yoga? So yoga is an ancient physical, mental and spiritual practice that originated in India. So it is a practice. So yoga, in a very basic and a layman's term, if someone asks and someone has to say, then it says that yoga is a practice. It can be a spiritual practice, physical practice, and can also be a mental practice. Then the word yoga derives from Sanskrit and means to join or to unite. Uniting means when many things coming together, it says that something is uniting or something is joining into one, and it's symbolizing the union of body and consciousness, and that is why it also has a spiritual aspect to it, because yoga basically in layman's term, it is a practice that when one's body and consciousness comes together and there is a union of it. Then World Health Organization has asked its member states to practice yoga and has included it in its Global Action Plan for Physical Activity 2018 to year 2030. So this is a big achievement for yoga, that even the World Health Organization has recognized its importance and has realized and recognized its achievement and how it is helping the other people and the people globally to achieve better mental peace or physical activities, or they are able to maintain their mental balance also. So it has included the practice of yoga into its Global Action Plan for Physical Activity 2018 to 2030. And who was the propounder of yoga was Maharshi Patanjali. So this can be an important point for you to know that who is the propounder of yoga. So that is Maharshi Patanjali. Now yoga and its related aspects. So that is, yoga was inscribed on the representative list of the intangible cultural heritage for humanity in the year 2016. So representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity in the year 2016, yoga was included in it. Then second, World Health Organization in collaboration with the Government of India has launched a app called M-Yoga. So Government of India in collaboration with which entity? It is the World Health Organization. And what is the name of the app? That is M-Yoga. So it is an app to help people stay active and healthy. Then the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports has recognized yoga as a sports discipline. So yoga is even recognized as a sports discipline, and this action or this step was taken by the Ministry of Sports and Youth Affairs in the year 2015 when it placed yoga as a sports discipline and placed it in the priority category. So this is also one of the very important achievement of yoga in India. So even the Fit India movement has yoga as its part. So Fit India movement also has yoga as its part, because it is considered that yoga actually helps to maintain physical abilities, and one's stamina and physical strength also gets improved through yoga. So this was about few of the related aspects of yoga. That is, it is included in the Fit India movement. Then Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports has recognized yoga as a sports discipline. Then WHO in collaboration with the Government of India has launched an app called M-Yoga, and yoga is also included in the representative list of the intangible cultural heritage. In the end, it's time for the prelims MCQ, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. And this says, consider the following statement. First one, theme for the International Day of Yoga 2023 was Yoga for Vasudev Kutumbakam. Second, M-Yoga app has been launched by the World Health Organization in collaboration with the Government of India. We have discussed both the statements in the video, so you should be able to do this one. You have to answer the correct statements and the correct option. One only, two only, both one and two, neither one nor two. So try to give me the answer in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.